Wave.
Championship. And I won the high school class. Get a trophy like that. Hey, hold up. Get up here. We're having a meeting. It wasn't a sanctioned race. I'm talking sanctioned in high school. No, it's a high school championship. You run in the senior nets, junior nets.
That's when you write your bets, huh? And the kid in front, he got outside trying to block the... You got to move that. Trying to move down, trying to block the inside.
Championship, and basically this race has been put together to honor the oldest running club on Staten Island, the Staten Island Harriers, which I hope my information is correct. Started back in 1936 with their president, whose name was Valentine Davis. Lewis. Okay. He was a cross-country champion in 1910. The Harriers started as a place where taking New York City civil service tests people could meet and train. Most of them were firemen. They would meet at the Parks Department garage on Slauson Avenue and run 3¼ mile races. The Harriers had one of their own make the Olympic team. You hear about Bill Jankunis and you hear about Abel Kiviak. Frank Lamort of Fort Richmond was an Olympian in the 10,000-meter walk. For the Helsinki Games, also, he was from PS18. The Harriers won the Struck, first team overall in 1946, 51, 52, and 53, and they had training sessions on Tuesday and Thursday nights. The Harriers got 4th place in the Met AAU Cross Country Championships in 1954. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to announce the statistics of some of the runners, and then I'm going to introduce them. And for each Harrier, we have a bottle of Taylor Dry Champagne. This gentleman of New Brighton is a retired New York City fireman, and he was the Harriers coach and handicapper. He was the Staten Island 1,000-yard champion in 1930, and in 1932 he ran 5,000 meters against Olympian Paul DeBron. He got 3rd in that race in 1847. That's the time I have here. In 1929, this gentleman ran 15:37 for 3 miles. This gentleman's name is Vinny Hutton. Is Vinny here? Okay. Hey, this gentleman is also from New Brighton, and his father Vinny said the biggest thrill of the year in 1955 was to have his son run with him. Together they both made the AAU All-Star team. In 1958, this gentleman ran 20:56 for the Marli race, 3¼ mile, taking 4th place, Tommy Hutton. This gentleman is called the Tompkinsville Strong Boy. In 1951, he won the local Scholastic Championship and was 6th in the city. A member of the Staten Island All-Stars and AAU All-Stars in 1955. He did the Marli 3½ race in a time, this is awfully fast, 15:30. His name is Burt Silva. Hey, Burt. Thank you.
What do you want today, Burt?
All right, in 1953, the Staten Island Advance said that if there was anyone who could beat Billy Welsh, it is this gentleman. A Staten Island All-Star and AAU All-Star in 1955. He went to Wagner College. He ran 26:02 for 5 miles. Bill Kelly. Tell him to come off Jim Kelly. In 1959, this gentleman won the Campbell Run. 3rd in the 1955 Blue Marli with a time of 18:08, and he did the Old Harriers course at a time of 18:25. He resides in Livingston. His name is G.Kramer. Hey, Okay. This gentleman was a scholastic champion from Port Richmond. He was captain of the 1940 Harriers team, and he ran 5 miles in 1940 in the time of 25:37. I see him every Saturday at the fun run. Jerry Valles.
Now you believe me, John, huh? Ken?
The next gentleman needs no introduction. All you have to do is just say his name, and everybody knows about running on Staten Island when it comes to him. Mr. Marli. All right, and finally, this gentleman is from Sunnyside. He was called the Sunnyside Flyer. In 1957, he set the Harriers course record in 14:51. He finished second in the Middle Atlantic AAU 15-kilometer, was nosed out at the end by Olympic runner Browning Ross. He was the coach of the Augustinian Academy in Grimes Hill. He did win the 20-kilometer championship, and in 1954 won that title in a time of 1 hour, 12 minutes, and 20 seconds, beating Ted Corbett. This gentleman was voted Runner of the Year in 1953. This gentleman is also in the Advance every Sunday, and he's our club coach, Billy Welsh. All right. And I guess that's it. So we're all ready to start the Masters Women. If you want Masters Women and Masters Men, if you want to go down to the start, it's the fun run start.
Yeah.
My gentlemen.
Because there's some video.
Stick to right!
The tracking on it.
He's on his back, definitely. He's probably coming up the little incline now.
I'm running this race.
We burn on!
Come on, Hutton! Down the chute! Down the chute, Hutton! Down the chute, Hutton!
And the winner. Our next door neighbor came in number 2.
1843. Go down the middle. Have him print his name. Legible. Directly to the point. Good man. Good man.